Let the Leader of the Opposition down gently. She didn't feature in my thinking at all. I was so busy over the weekend I didn't even see her proposal. I think she's appointed herself, I think, saviour of the Western civilization. It's a desperate search for relevance.
Welcome to the WSX. Something I don't know. My name is Stefan. So I want you guys to pay attention to this video. It's in the UK Parliament where the Prime Minister responded to the black opposition leader. The reason why I'm saying black, this young lady, she's black. She's African descent. There's a reason I'm saying that. But take a listen to it, and then you're going to understand where I'm coming from. Take a listen. Boom.
Over the weekend, I suggested to the Prime Minister that he cut the aid budget, and I'm pleased that he accepted my advice. Mr. Speaker, it's the fastest response. It's the fastest response I've ever had from the Prime Minister. However, he announced £13.4 billion in additional defence spending yesterday. This morning, his Defence Secretary said the uplift is only £6 billion, which is the correct figure.
Prime Minister.
I'm going to have to let the Leader of the Opposition down gently. She didn't feature in my thinking at all. I was so busy over the weekend I didn't even see her proposal. I think she's appointed herself, I think, saviour of the Western civilization. It's a desperate search for relevance. But
There you have it. You see the true colours come out. This man stated, number one, he's basically said that she's lying because he did not respond to her. She said he responded to her. He's saying he was so busy over the weekend he didn't even saw her proposal. He wasn't even thinking about her. And she thinks she's some savior for the Western civilization. And the entire parliament laughed, even her side included. The fact that they don't, that means she was put there not to be taken seriously, but as to show the world, look, we have our opposition leader and she's black. That's the only reason she's there. Because that's the case, the entire parliament would not laugh at that reprimand that she got from the Prime Minister. Because that is her reprimand, acting as if she's a savior and she's looking at attention because she's irrelevant. That is what the Prime Minister said in Parliament with that clown face on, because what? He's a colonial master, he's an oppressor. And she is someone who used to oppress. So how, in his mind, who is you to come and tell me what to do when we used to own you? That's what's going on here. So this also shows that instead of she proposing for them to cut aid to these countries, which include Nigeria, Sudan, the Caribbean, because there's a lot of money to the Caribbean and to the Africa continent. I think, if I'm not mistaken, to Nigeria alone, it's like £120 million. It's a lot of money. And then Sudan and Senegal and those other countries. A couple of other countries they send money to. But my mind said instead of she should propose we should forgive the debt that these countries owe to England. That would be a more appropriate proposal because China did it, Russia did it. Russia forgive over between 20 to 25 billion dollars in loans in debt to the African nation, and then China a little over 30 billion they forgave to the African continent, different countries. So if Russia can do it, China can do it. Why our former colonial master cannot forgive the debts that these countries owe to them and call it quit? Don't worry about sending us any aid money, and they will make we start from scratch and build our country instead of sending us money. And this money they are sending, they are recuperating it because this money is not free. Anytime a country sends any aid money to any country, they are recuperating this money one way or the other. Either through resources, most of the time it's through resources and other means of loans like the IMF and the World Bank. Those are some of the reasons why they use these aid money now to control even the import-export industry in these countries so they can reap the benefit and the profit from these countries. So, did I agree with what he did? No. Did I agree with what she did? No either, because she basically lied in Parliament, stating the Prime Minister answered to her when he did not respond to her. But you must fight not only for your colonial masters and your oppressors, but also fight for your background, your past, where they owed a lot they owe to the African continent. They even the crown the king wear, the diamond in it is from Africa, stolen. The scepter, the diamond in that scepter and the rubies is from the African continent. They stole billions of dollars via jewelry from the African continent. And now they want to act as if they are helping us. That's the ridiculousness of these politicians. And she should know her history. 'Cause if I can know this, she can know that. These everything they hold so dear in the museum is from Africa. It was said that it up to $6 billion in just diamonds and rubies alone they stole, much less not the artifacts, the statues, and all this in the museum, and which they refuse to return to our people. Anyway, do you agree, disagree? Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. Boom.